Hey, welcome back to another RSG Lunch Hour stream. I am Ranger J 1999, one of your hosts and part of the RSG crew. Welcome. It's Monday. I think we had a long weekend. Happy after Mother's Day to all the women out there. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day, celebrating the great women in our life, our mothers, our wives, etc., etc., etc. Today is Weird News Monday, so we got a lot to get into. Joining me today, we're a little short-handed. Stanley's spending time with his dad, which is always good. We got Finn will be here a little bit. He's in a meeting, so we don't know when he'll be done. But I do have with me to the RSG crew guys. We got Grim the mechanic.
Hey, hey.
And of course, we've got the one and only Grande the French tickler, the chicken chaser. The one and only, the brown Gandalf, Grande Patron.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
That's right. The brown chicken, you would definitely be chasing it. And then, of course, the one and only, the Stoner Jedi himself, Xylo Takedown's here.
What's up, everybody?
That's right. We were out late last night streaming, kicking ass in Battlefront. Dominating.
Hell yeah, brother. That was awesome.
Right. They made me mad, and I had to show Xylo what I can do with Vader, and it was impressive. Oh, they want to use cheese tactics. Here comes Vader. We win.
Yeah, and V would save Phasma too, and Phasma would just come up and just shock everybody.
I know. And just leave me right there for Vader to slaughter everyone in sight. But welcome to the show. Hope everybody's target side territory battles went well. I know MC2 we finished 46 out of 48. Could have had we were almost at 47 because we just missed what day 5. That middle zone by like 15 million or something. Oh, we were almost there. Almost there, damn it, Xylo. Frustrating.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably get those 47 next time around.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get her down. Now we get territory wars going on. Grim, how did you go for your dark side territory battles?
Did pretty decent. Got 24 stars, I think it was.
On dark side territory battles?
So, yeah. Well, remember, I'm in a small guild.
Oh, that's right.
That's about normal for what we're at. 70 million GP, so
we picked
relatively
up an extra
small.
star.
Pretty decent.
I was kind of excited about it.
Yeah, what'd you?
We picked up that 47th star. It was because I mean it's been so long since we've done dark side territory battles. Right? I mean, it's been like a month because I think we only do like one each almost. One a month and then the other one every month. So we've gained so much GP. Everyone's like, hey, the bot says we could do another star. And everybody was like, well, how close is it? And we're like, well, I think we have like 5 million to spare. And everybody's like, oh, okay, well, then let's try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worked out. It was not, man, whenever you're super close, like it's like a million, right? I mean, everybody's got to be perfectly perfect. It's so hard to do those, man. It sounds like that's where MC2 was. It's discouraging when the bot says, well, if you do everything perfect, you'll get it. And you're like, man, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. 50 people, somebody's going to have like a bug or something. It's going to happen. So.
Yeah, we usually have a couple people that hold till the end just in case to change any strategy at the end there to collect that extra star if need be. But, you know, we also did have a lot of new people come and merge in with us in the last week too as well.
Right.
All right.
Overall,
also in breaking news, big shout out and congratulations to Crazy Excuses, who is no longer a YouTube game changer. She is now a member of Capital Gains as an employee.
That's right. She's now part of the 401k plan.
That's right. She's got dental and health insurance. So, but no, we're super excited and very happy and proud to see Crazy move up and get that. I know she'd been dealing with, you know, she was on one path with her career and it didn't quite pan out the way she wanted to. And so she was looking for something, and lo and behold, so now she is no longer Crazy Excuses. She is CG Crazy Excuses, and we shall abuse.
I hope she keeps it as CG Crazy.
That's right, damn it.
Yeah,
I really
for real.
does. You know,
congratulations again, Crazy.
and it's not, and she doesn't get like a different name.
Hey, Grande, I just realized something.
Yeah.
Our power grows. Our influence grows, Grande.
I'm telling
What
you.
if she does roast taco?
Oh no, she won't. She won't do that.
No,
she won't do that.
I
just hope she stays as Crazy Excuses.
Yeah.
CG Crazy Excuses would be a super cool way for her to do that.
Yeah.
Super cool name too. Yeah.
So,
yeah, well, I mean, it's been her name for a while, so it'd be nice if she was able to keep it.
I've always known her as Crazy, so it would be kind of weird not to have her as Crazy Excuses. So,
I mean, we know a couple of other people who have gone to work for the company, and they changed their names, so their name is not the same as it was before. And and we know who they are, but everybody else doesn't know who they are, and so it's a little discouraging. I would just like to see her keep her name. I just think it'd be cooler that way.
Yeah, same here.
You know, it was all because of us, right?
That's right, Finn. Everyone, look, Dr. Finn Medicine.
I told Crazy Excuses this yesterday. I made that CD, and she leveraged it for a position at CG. It was all because of that CD that I recorded. It's all RSG that got her the job.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Yeah.
We're good at taking credit for that.
That CD got her a job. That's how awesome.
That's the one thing on the resume. It's like, well, what else do you have in your resume? Well, I know RSG. Damn.
No, I made Finity sing and make a CD. That's what it was.
Well, I think it's a combination of everything, Finn. It wasn't just that. I think that was the icing on the cake.
Timing is too coincidental. Sorry, it's too coincidental.
Yeah.
It's all.
Yeah, I think that's funny. We are not self-grandizing at all. We don't think we have more power than we really do at all.
We don't?
Of course. Nothing like that.
No.
I think it's really.
We has all the powers.
I'm 15% sure if CG Carey was listening to this, she would agree that the CD got Crazy.
Oh man!
And I'm pretty sure if CG Carey was here right now, she would slap us all on the back of the head and be like, "All right, you knucklehead, shut up." And we're like, "Yeah, we're sorry."
Probably so. That's
pretty much. Yeah,
that's probably more realistic.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, Ranger, you think you have power?" Like, that's right, I have power. Bam! Just blood everywhere.
You have not seen the true power.
Oh, Christ. Okay,
so
congrats to our girl. Crazy Excuses. We're very proud of. Very, very proud. No, I don't want to rate the game right now.
Yep. You want to go over the mechanisms?
Yeah. Sorry, that was you know me. I always wanted to. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, guys. We're growing, and we're getting bigger, and we need your help. Our goal is to get to 3,500 subscribers. I think we can do it in 2 weeks, but we need your help to do it. So, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, keeps the content flowing, guys. This isn't. We have to have subscribers in action on YouTube to keep doing what we're doing. So, if you guys can spread the word, get your friends, people that play the game, about RSG.
Your wife, your mom, your kids.
Well, I don't know about all that, because if they're not playing the game, what's the point? But if you would like, we really need the subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? We put out great content. We have it there all the time, whether it's Battlefront, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, whatever crazy games that Finn is playing. So please subscribe, guys. If you'd like to support us, there's a lot of other ways you can financially. If you would like to help donate, you can. We've got the super chat function on the bottom. We've got the sponsorship button up top. If you sponsor us $4.99 a month, you get the cool icon next to your name. You get VIP status. You get all that stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that you get with that, and you get free access to us anytime. You can come hang out with us on streams. You can do all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of how it works. Also, our 100th episode is coming up for this Wednesday.
Whoop whoop whoop.
You believe that?
Whoop whoop. I know it.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, goodness. So we have some cool stuff planned for that. It'll be a big deal. So please tune in for the 100th episode. I hope CG drops some bombs, too. So we'll have some news. Not just us reminiscing about the 100th
because
episode.
The episode on Wednesday doesn't have to be any longer than it already is. Right?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty long. Oh, Lord. So that's coming up. I think that's all the mechanisms, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get into these. Roster reviews. We're gonna start off with Warmax.
A spanking, a spanking.
Oh, look, everybody! It's Mike Hunt.
What's up, Mike?
Are you home, Mike, or are you on your way home?
I am actually at home.
Okay. Well, where's your daughter into your proximity? I don't just need her just dropping in, just doing what she does.
She is doing the stairs.
Okay.
She's actually gone outside of the door.
Okay.
It's like, wow.
Wow. Okay. Different. I can hear you making yourself a nice cup of tea.
In other news, we're hearing that there are icebergs in hell.
There are?
Yeah.
There is?
Apparently. Sweary daughter's gone out. In daylight hours.
She's trying to get a suntan? I mean, what's going on?
No, she wears lots of sunblock because otherwise she bursts into flames, I think.
Is she a ginger like me?
No, she just has an aversion to daylight hours.
Yeah. Not that I have an aversion to daylight. God knows I've spent more time in the sun than I should ever, but I kind of have an agreement with it. Like, I won't spend more time out now than I need to, and you just won't turn me into an extra crispy lobster. And I think it was a nice arrangement. You know? All right. So, roster review. First one is Vormax, our good friend Vormax. We are doing his roster review, and let's see what Mr. Vormax wants.
Hey, what guild is he in? So we can give him a shout out.
What guild is he in?
I don't know. What guild is he in, Finn?
Oh, you have it open.
I know, but you know what? You should know this.
I think Finn should sing the guild name.
Yeah. Sing it, Finn.
He's in reality skewed gamer side.
One.
There you go.
Singular sensation. Finn just sang a song. All right. Let's see. He is in reality skewed gamer side, and he is looking for 1, areas of improvement for raids, territory battles, territory wars, 2, arena team, and 3, how to do better at ships. So, basically, we just need to look at his characters and his ships. So, looks like he's doing fine in arena. I mean, good lord, his current rank is 5. So, I don't think that's too much of an issue. He looks like he's got the pieces for anything that he would really want. He's got Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, so let's look at his roster and look at different areas here. We got territory battles, territory wars. So, let's see, Emperor Palpatine's done, R2's done, Boba Fett, CLS, Darth Vader, Darth Nihilus, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Han Solo, Barasafi. Very nice. General Veers is gear 11. Kenobi, Phase, Rex, Death Trooper. Very nice.
Can you post in the Skype chat again? I didn't get it in the chat.
Yeah, Finn can do that.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll put it on.
Sorry,
pilot.
thank you guys.
You've got a lot of pieces. The only one that I'm seeing missing is JTR. That's holding you back, but I think, let's see, where are the Viagra brothers? Let's see, where are you on your Viagra brothers? I'm still scrolling down. Where are those? Where are they? Oh, the Star Wars Galaxy. Why are you being so slow?
They're somewhere in a galaxy far, far away.
Okay, so his veteran Han is 5-star, level 53.
Oh boy, oh boy,
and
oh boy.
his Chewie is level 53, 5-star as well.
Alright, so we're missing 2 key components here. We are missing the JTR, and we are missing the BB-8. We've got the first order to get BB-8, but we've got to get those Viagra brothers up. Because I think that's really what's really missing. Oh, no, he's got his BB-8. I'm retarded. There it is, gear 9. So, he's got the BB-8. So, really, it's just a matter of getting JTR. So, we've got to get those Vormax. You got to do it, buddy. You got to start farming them now. We don't know when that event's coming. You know, get them done. Get them 7 stars. Get them gear 7. That's all you need.
We have an idea of the range.
Yeah, so but we've been burnt by that before, Finn.
No, but...
What to say, Finn?
Timeline, and they gave us a range. They said it's within 3 to 4 months,
Right.
which means that we can expect Jedi Training Ray to come sometime, and it's a little bit of I put a buffer on both sides, between June 15th and July 31st. So we're looking at those as the start and the end date of Jedi Training Ray event coming sometime in that range. So you may as well start working on your veterans because you know
guys,
a relative range
right now.
I'm serious, guys. If it comes around and you don't have your veterans done, unless you're a brand new spanking player, I've got no sympathy for you. I really won't this time. The other time, yeah, it came out of nowhere. It was understandable, right? This time, you've had more than enough time, right? So if they just spring it on you, you've had months and months to have them ready to go. So,
are we advising that they elect one of the Viagra brothers, 7-star them, and then switch over?
Get 1 to 6, get the other one to 6.
Time, yeah.
That
way you can round them up if you need to, or if, like, say you have a couple extra crystals and you want to, like, grab those last couple shards out of shipments, you can do that. It's a good way to get them knocked up to 7 stars and then keep a good balance to them so you're not behind on one or the other.
Yeah, I went one at a time.
Worst case,
6, and then 6, and then 7, then 7. You know,
you're actually not. You shouldn't even take them to 7 first. So worst case scenario, right? No, don't even take 1 to 7. Take them like 6.5 and 6.5. Because remember that when the event comes, there's a pack that gives you shards for both Han and Chewie. So if one of your characters is 7-star and the other one isn't, you're wasting the entire half of the shards where you're getting it for the other character.
Well, so if you get them to 6.5 stars, then you still can keep
basically
farming.
Alternate. Get them to 6-star and then alternate every single day between veteran Han and veteran Chewie. Try to keep them even, because in a worst case scenario, if your characters are not both 7-star, right, you're not getting Jedi Training Ray, you might want to buy that pack, because the pack is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
And the pack gives you shards of both of them. So you want to keep them level. You don't want to have one at 7-star and then waste half the purchase. So try to keep them even.
Yeah, I got that pack myself too, and it saved a lot of time.
Yes, it did. So it's what you might do. But if you start now and if you call in now, you can get not just 1, but 2.
Viagra brothers.
Yeah. But yeah, you definitely need to. You definitely need to get those guys, because JTR is the one tune that I see missing from your roster that would really help you out in a lot of things: territory battles, territory wars. You know, the raid. She's an essential piece, whether we like it or not. She is very essential to the heroic Sith raid. I mean, you've got pretty much everything else that you possibly could get. Everything looks pretty solid.
I noticed something. Got a lot of gold, a lot of shiny, really good roster too. But if you go all the way down to the bottom of his roster, he doesn't have Hermit Yoda or Wampa unlocked.
That's
you want Hermit Yoda for the Sith raid and potential future requirements, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Hermit Yoda's a really good piece to have. I'm gonna get mine with this next round. I'll have him 60 out of 100. So I'll have to wait till the next territory battle, and then I'll have him 7 stars. So
you're getting him faster than I'm getting my Wampa, I'll tell you.
Well, I save all my stuff. I don't use it for gear. You know, I've been
same.
Hermit Yoda. You know, so I'll do that, and then I'll think about Wampa. I mean, Wampa's good, but okay.
I set a new PB on phase 2 with my GK Thrawn Wampa squad.
Yeah, I saw that video, Mike. It was a great video.
Oh no, there's another one. I did it. When did I do it? Yesterday. Yeah, was it? Yeah, yesterday. There was a battle between me and another officer in guild on who took third, and there was like 200k between us. But I 2.4 million on the back of remodding my Wampa from Jedi Academy. True story. Thank you for that.
Nice.
I would just like to point out that on all my phases, I went perfect, and Grandi did not.
You talking about on day 6?
All the battles, I didn't lose any battles, and Grandi did.
I lost one. Yeah, you got,
I know. It's just you can get bad RNG, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. You got me on that first order on the last day, and I was like, bro, I was awesome until the last day, the last battle with first order, and I was like, dang, man, I need to put some more love into them.
Executioner's a beast, man. I'm telling you, dude. You saw it if you watched the mature stream on Saturday. I'm just in there with first order, like Executioner's going around just slaughtering fools. It was beautiful. I was like, thump. Kassan chop, and Lady on Day's like, what's that? Like, I'm Kassan chopping these fools. Oh, okay. So yes, first order is awesome, and first order executioner is really awesome. So that's for your roster, Vorbex. I would say those things you need to work on, and then ships. Let's look at his ships, because that was the other thing that he really wanted some help with. I think he's fine with the arena.
Don't look too bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Well, let's give him. It could be the lineup that he's running, so let's recommend his lineup, because I mean it's pretty standard. Listen, guys, it's pretty standard. If I see, he's got. Oh my god, I don't know why you're having a problem with ships unless you're just in the super.
3 ties, bigs, and 5s.
You know,
it does it.
Or you know what? You could go bigs, 3 ties, and Reaper.
He has Reaper.
Yeah, put Reaper in there. He's 7 stars, and they're both gold. Yeah, you should be running Reaper, bigs, the 3 ties.
4 ties and bigs. Yep. Reaper's a tie.
Oh, that's true. So that's a perfect squad. That's the one I run, and I have no problems with ships. And then your first reinforcement, of course, Scimitar. Your second reinforcement. I don't see
his Poe is a little too weak, so I wouldn't go with Poe. I would probably just go with Boba.
He does need to work on Poe and Slicer to get those up, because those are 2 great ships. Because
Silencer.
The
ship's name is Silencer.
Oh man, I gave my crew his second Zeta. Looking forward to using my tight.
Boba Fett has another reinforcement, and then your 4 reinforcements that I like should be Scimitar, Silencer, Slave 1, and of course Poe, and just they're situational. Like usually, I always bring in Silencer, the second reinforcement, but sometimes I'll bring in Poe depending on what's left and who's up, right? So
I told the guy that first started calling it the Slicer. I told him I would actually start calling it the Slicer once he actually 7 started. But I can't. And I also told him I'd start calling it after he got his ship's arena rank up above 100. I mean below 100.
If he's going against a load of Thrawn capital ships, which chances are he is, he's got a Gauntlet Starfighter there, which can be a really good call off the bench and just cleanse your squad job. That's another option.
I used to use Gauntlet Starfighter all the time.
Yeah, Gauntlet's really good. Except you got to get his crew a little bit higher. I mean, my Garsax and 7 stars, and I just started working on Super Pooper, but they're not. He's gonna have to get them geared up a little bit more, to make that ship a little bit more effective.
And of course, he's gonna have to work on his bugs.
Oh yeah, because we all think but that's the thing with the bugs is, man. We all think that Geonosians are going to be the end-all, be-all, but we're not just 100% sure, right?
Well, they've got to be worth something now. I mean, we've sat on them for a year. Just, I mean, the amount of dust on my Geonosian Starfighter is just unreal.
All mine, Geonosian, Sunspec, oh my god. I mean, I've got gear and on the ships done, and it's like, they just sit there.
They've all had their time in the sun, except for Spy. All the other Geonosians, not their ships, but the characters themselves have all had their time in the sun, except for Spy.
I actually just took Geonosian Spy to Gear 10. And I'm about ready to take Sunspec to Gear 10.
I like the potential of Geonosian Spy in the Sith raid under a new gun raid lead. I've been looking at that as a potential, but it's hard to put gear on Geonosian Spy.
It's hard.
It is.
Your finger always seems to be moved, doesn't it? It's as if RNG's like, are you really? You really want to click that?
Let me tell you. His Gear 10 gear, like everybody else needs it, basically, except one piece. It's really bad.
Yeah. All right. So that's Vormax. Vormax, if you have questions about your roster, then you know where to find us. All right. Next one is going to be Perks. Perks is a newer player, obviously. We're going to look at his roster here, and let's see.
What guild is he in?
He is in Zero Regrets.
Zero Regrets. I love that name.
Zero Regrets with an X.
Let's see. Arena team improvements, particularly mod review. Teams prepare for Sith Raid, and when should I consider looking for a more competitive guild? Rancor and Hat on farm, but went from T5 to T3 in STR. I would also like to know next Zeta, or should I save it for JTR? Alright, so his GP overall is 1.4. His character is 800,000, and his ships is 600,000. So we've got some, obviously got some work to do. His arena is running CLS, Thrawn, OG Han, R2, and Kanavi. And we'll probably need to look at his mods. If someone can look at his mods, Grande, Finn.
His mods are kind of scattered.
Yeah.
His
all
mods
right. So that's
scattered.
the first thing. So we'll break down the mods, but let's see what he has for characters. Arena. He's struggling in Arena.
Yeah, he will do with the CLS lead now.
Yeah, unless you're running with Rex. I mean, but I gotta see if he has Rex.
Well, maybe not, right? He's ranked 320, so he might not be facing a lot of Emperor Palpatine leads down in that area.
Yeah, but he's not climbing up, you know?
He's not climbing, but I'm saying, like, he might not be facing Emperor Palpatine with that team.
Even without that, I still like Rex on that team.
He's got a 7-star Gear 10 Palps. He's got a 7-star Gear 11 Vader. We know already he's got a Gear 10 7-star Thrawn.
Right.
You should put a Zeta on Emperor Palpatine lead.
Yeah.
And he's got a 7-star Nihilus.
Yeah. I think it's time to start running the Palpatine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know CLS is Gear 12, but I mean,
he's got a 4-star Gear 8 Scion as well.
I mean, yeah.
Build up Scion.
Yeah, at least Gear 10, Gear 11, though.
Slap a Zeta on him. Gear him up. Slap a Zeta on him. Yeah. You got
you're so right.
Little
I think that's
Empire squad.
Yeah, I think you need to go Palps, Vader, Nihilus, Thrawn. And
turn to the dark side.
And yeah, we could run Scion 4 stars, get him a little bit higher gear. Yeah, man, you could be rocking and rolling, dude. I'm serious. I think you need to drop the CLS and go with Emperor Palpatine. Get them to at least Gear 11. Keep working on them. You can use them now, but keep working on those 5 guys geared to 12. Don't do anything else, because your arena is where you make your money, right? You got to get your arena higher, and the more crystals you get, it just helps you with your farm. It's a cascading effect out, you know. So let's work on that, and then we got to mod them correctly too. So you want your Vader to be in the 230, 240 range with your mod speed, if possible, or as high as you can get it. Thrawn, you're shooting for 260 plus because he's way faster.
He's not at that spot.
Well, I'm just saying that's what he needs to shoot for. Is the goal.
So his problem as a newer player is going to be that in order to reach those speeds, you're going to need to farm speed sets. Yeah. It's really hard to do it with just speed secondaries.
I know.
And he's farming a lot of characters, I'm sure. Where is he on getting Jedi Training Rey? Have we looked at his veterans? Because he asked about Jedi Training Rey. Is he in range to get her?
What I can tell you immediately is he hasn't unlocked the Sarge yet.
Mm-hmm.
Perks, if you can.
All right, so he's got 7-star veteran Han and 5-star Chewie. So let's finish Chewie up. Let's just be ready for the event. You've got BB-8. I think I saw BB-8 in here. No, he does not have BB-8. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, so BB-8's there. So let's work on getting Chewie finish 1. So you can go, because you do need mods. So you can go 5 days farming Chewie. The other 2 days farm speed mods. And stay with that pattern until Chewie's done. And keep farming mods until you get a speed arrow. Right? Because that's...
Agreed.
You know, that's really going to help you out. And that goes immediately to your PvP team. Right? So that's the first thing you need to consider.
There's something else that's more designed towards free-to-play players than anybody else. And then maybe, Grande, you can comment if it's something even worth it for whales. But I don't think this is something that most whales or higher level people will do. But it's a great help for newer players, because you don't think about this because you're always focusing on the end game a little bit, even though you're early on in the game. When you're looking at the mod store, remember that as you get away from the top quality mod, which is a 5-dot mod with quality A, right? So those are the two things that really increase the price on a mod. As you move away from that, the price goes down a lot. Look for blue mods, which are the ones that have 2 secondaries with a speed secondary. Because for each of those, you will get a 50% chance in order to level it when you level those up, and you can easily get into double digits. Looking at your mods, you can try and buy some speed set mods, not the arrow, but every other one. Look for blue quality speed set mods that are blue, and you'll get a 50% chance in order to basically hit into double digits. And you actually have a pretty decent chance of getting them into like 13, 14 speed, and they'll be a lot cheaper for you.
I hear what you're saying. I would not buy mods from the mod store.
Especially if you're farming mods.
Until you had all your characters maxed and all your ships maxed.
Yeah, it takes so much credits out of you.
And you probably had 10 million ships credits laying around and 10 million regular.
Yeah, I agree with Grande on this one. When you're starting off like this guy is, if you're blowing credits in the mod store, blowing currency there, it hurts you more than it helps you.
Yeah.
Here's the one reason why I'm saying to do it. He is so low in arena that if he increases his mods, because if you look at his mods, he is lacking in speed. He could easily move up from like rank 320 up into rank 100. I'm not saying buy them all the time, but buy them so your arena squad is actually competitive into getting into the top 100.
Well, let's be specific on the mods you would buy out of the store. I would say if you see a speed mod with a speed secondary blue, then yeah, I could see that, right?
That's the only one. I'm not even saying go for the yellows, because the yellows are high level. You're going to waste a lot of credits on
just the blue.
Yeah, don't buy the gold ones, because you're not. The chance of getting a speed increase is low.
Yeah, I've been getting screwed on that. I'm really. I bought like 6 with 5 speed, and I've gotten, I'd say 90%.
It's a high level play. The gold mods are a high level play because you're trying to get that plus 20 speed.
I've not even got any speed. They're not even flipping.
Yeah,
it's
they're not
pissing me off.
They're not rolling at all.
For that, right?
Really
especially early on, you need to know where your mods are and what you're looking for. And then also, like you're saying, like you don't want to spend a lot of credits. The blue mods, the ones that come with only 2 speeds with 2 secondaries, they are so much cheaper, and they increase the chance of you getting a double-digit speed.
Well, I would say,
you have a 50% chance of
but those are more of a supplementary thing, because if you're going to farm some speed mods, right, you're going to get a lot of mods, right? You're going to get those.
Yeah, but you get crap. I spent 2 months, and you can get.
I've got some really fantastic. I mean, RNG is different for everybody, right? What I'm saying is, farm mods out of the battle. Whatever you don't need, like you want to supplement, like you just have not gotten that.
Over a year. Yeah, for over a year, I never bought a mod from the mod shipments when they were crystals, and even when we had some for credits, I didn't buy them. Mm-hmm. So I spent a year farming mods before I went and bought mods. I think so. My 2 cents would be that as a newer player, you need like 70 or 80 characters maxed out with mods. You can't buy enough mods to do that. You have to farm them. Plus credits at a low level
or premium.
Credits are needed to level characters. Credits are needed to level ships. You don't have the luxury of buying mods. Yeah. And so I would easily say, I'm a spender, and I spent a year without buying mods in the mod store, except maybe once in a blue moon, and it's because I needed to get my entire roster to 50 just so I could get mods on them. Then I needed to level up all the mods that I had that were relatively decent to stick on them, so I could get relatively decent. So I didn't have to sit there and spend money moving mods all the time.
For you only want to supplement. If you see that 5 dot speed circle that you just have not gotten yet, that'll really help your arena team. It's got 5 speed on it. Yeah, maybe go for it. But
it's a huge risk. It's a huge risk,
right? Because you don't know if it's going to. Even then, you don't even know if it's going to flip. Because then, let's say you roll it and you get no speed on it, which has been happening more frequently. Then you're like, crap. You still got 5 speed, but this is.
Yeah, but now you're down 3 million credits.
Yeah,
it's not 3 million.
No. We're talking blue, not the gold.
And let me tell you, there were quite a few mods. I mean, quite a few for a long time, for a very long time. I needed crosses and triangles with any speed on them, which meant I was leveling clear or gray, whatever you want to call them, the lowest level, because I was like, that's a primary I want with a set bonus I want. Let's level it to 12 and see if it'll proc 3 to 6 speed, because I needed it, right? I mean, crit damage and protection, that's, you could farm probably crosses and triangles for a year, and in crit damage, crit chance, potency, and speed, right? And you could probably farm those for a year and level each one you needed, crosses and triangles, whether they're clear or not. Plus the amount of extra stuff you get, Cantina energy, Cantina stores currency, regular currency, all the residual stuff you get tells me farming is better than buying until if you're over 3 million GP,
then you're not worried about it.
Then let's start playing the mod store game. Only after you maintain 10 million as a base in both. Why 10 million? If they dropped a capital ship and 3 regular ships, it'd wipe you out, right? And then if you needed to level them up quickly.
Let me just clarify something, because I don't know if this changes it, because I wanted to be specific. I don't want him buying every single mod. The only mod, and I'm very specific about the mods that I was saying to buy, are blue,
I know. You were talking
5-dot speed set. No, not just 3, not just blue. Speed set. If you look at his speed set mods, he has a total of 7 mods that are not arrows that have speed secondary.
So you're
he
saying
will benefit greatly from any blue.
Okay, so maybe for this individual player. Okay, so let's amend
just
that
for this individual player. I'm looking specifically at his roster.
So only speed set bonus mods that show a speed secondary.
Right.
Correct. With blue level, don't go for the purple because you're ruining your chances of getting the boost. Definitely don't go for the gold. That's going to be too expensive in a high level play. Specifically a blue quality, so 2 secondaries with one of them showing speed of a speed set.
You tell him to do that over fixing his resistance and just farming speed arrows.
I would advise,
because at this level in the game, so the unfortunate part about this is that mods use the same energy as Cantina, and they basically said they're not putting characters anywhere else besides in the Cantina, like in the Cantina nodes and the hard nodes. If you stop farming Cantina, you are going to fall behind on characters, and he still needs to farm Veteran Chewy. So
it's a balance, right? So it's a 5-to-2 ratio. We've all kind of agreed that whether or not you want to go 3-4 ratio, 5-2 ratio, 1-4 ratio, somewhere in there, you want to be farming 4 times Cantina node, and then or 5 times Cantina node, and then go over for 2 times and farm mods.
But there's one issue though. He's ranked 320, so he's
Fire
not getting.
Above is a 7-star.
His Han is, but his Chewy's not.
He's not going to get the crystals in order to do multiple refreshes of Cantina energy. So if he's not going to get that many mods per day anyways. In the meantime, he could farm a lower level node in Cantina energy, get more shards, and get that character up to 7-star.
With where he goes
in Arena.
I don't think it's worth it.
That was Clone Wars Chewbacca. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. He says his vets are 7 stars. Oh yeah. Get your ass in this. Yeah, go farm speed.
I still wouldn't. The point isn't that his veterans aren't done. That is part of it. But the point is more that he needs a lot of characters. If he's at 320 rank in Arena, he's not going to be getting enough crystals in order to do multiple refreshes. And so I'm going to guess that he's doing more of the regular energy. So farming mods is not going to get him a lot of mods per day.
Well, but the first thing that I would say is, let's make sure we're giving him an Arena team that's viable, right?
Agreed.
So right now, as a free-to-play player, it's not going after JTR. It's not going after Palpatine. If you really want to be resource efficient, the leader of choice is Rex. It's been Rex for a long time. You could easily stay in the top 100 where the Rex lead almost no matter what they put out there.
Do we know if Perks has loaded every mod that he owns onto a tune?
He may not.
That's something I just wanted to.
Well, that's something we'd have to look at. We'd have to get into his account.
He might be. He's there. So, Perks, let us know. Have you put all of your mods on characters, or do you have some that are just sitting outside?
So, if not any with speed, put them onto characters so you can view them on GG.
Yeah, and then you have a better idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll take the reset.
You know the sad part is? He doesn't have like that many mods, right? But he has a plus 19, which is more secondary than I have on any of my.
Well,
what I was gonna say is
plus 20 and 2 plus 18s, and that's it. That's like the guy that's like the guy that quit the game with the highest level mod ever procced. He had a plus 27 speed mod. Or no, he had a protection arrow with plus 27 speed on it. And I was just like, dude. And he quit the freaking game, I think, the guy that had that. I was like, dude.
Okay, so good catch, Mike. Perks just wrote that he didn't load all of his characters.
Yeah, just do that. It'll boost your galactic power at the same time. It will mean that you're investing some credits in an area where you won't see
you don't have to invest credits
immediately.
To put it on the
No.
It's
like
still but it's still going to cost you per character, and I'm willing to bet he's got a lot more mods than we're seeing.
Yeah, this would have to be more of an individual breakdown and look at and stuff. So
yeah, and that way you can then start to cherry pick who gets what, because some characters are going to want offense more than crit chance or whatever. There's all of that, and he can do some fine tuning in preparation to when he gets the good mods. Get used to using mods more, and manipulating them.
All right,
yeah. What I was going to say is he's got some decent mods for a newer player. If he was to just focus on, take everything off, go all the speed secondaries off of characters, and focus all the good ones on your arena team, he'll climb better, because there are still CLS leads up in the top 100.
There are.
There's a CLS lead
if he just focused and took didn't spread out his mods so much and focused on his arena team, he probably could go higher up without having to rely too much on mod farming at this time.
He's still going to need to do it.
He's got a lot of good mods on Poe. I don't know how much he's using Resistance. But
yeah, and Phoenix. I can see some good ones on like Hera and Kanan also. So he might have switched teams recently from the Phoenix team to something else. So.
But just get with those Perks if you have any questions specifically about this. All right, so it is.
Did we answer everything? Sorry, just to. So he did have a couple of other questions really quick.
Okay, quickly, because
the other one was when should he start looking for a more competitive guild, because his guild went down from T5 to T3 in Sith rate.
That's a call you're gonna have to make. Yeah, and we've always said this is that you have to look at what you want and then what your guild's bringing you. Right? If you want to be in a more competitive guild and a higher tier guild, then you need to start looking around and start throwing some feelers out there and see what you can find. Right? If you're not happy where you're at, then you shouldn't stay there. It's just that simple. I mean, you play this game for your enjoyment, and if you feel like it's slowing you down, and if there's something more you want out of the game that you can't get with your current guild, then look around, right, and start asking. Looking at different guilds with your level, right? Because you're not going to get to heroic anytime soon. You got a ways to go, but. There are guilds out there that are doing T5, T6 that are doing a little bit better. You're going to have to look at that. I mean, your GP is 1.4. You probably have to get that a little bit higher, be a little bit more attractive, because just because you want to leave doesn't mean people want to pick you up, right? That's the balance you need. I would say if you're really unhappy, look for another guild. But,
a lot of the big guilds have like alliances as well, where they have kind of training guilds. For keen gamers, because that's the principal thing, isn't it? You want somebody that's active, and the rest, if they need some help and mentoring, then that's what we do.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Finn?
And the last thing was, and I think we kind of answered this, whether or not he should use his Zeta or save it for Jedi training Rey. I was saying he should use it on Emperor Palpatine.
I think you should use it on Emperor Palpatine.
Put it on Palpatine.
Yeah, and I would run that
too. Agreed. You can always do JTR the next one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a month away at least, so you have time to farm up another one.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. All right. So that's that. All right. So now we're getting to Weird News Monday, right?
Yep. Weird News Monday.
All right. So let's go to the first one. All right. News. Tiger at prom? ? Miami school faces backlash for bringing exotic animal to dance. Oh wow. A Miami high school is catching some heat after its jungle-themed prom decorations included a live cage tiger. Oh my god. Christopher Columbus High School, a private Catholic school for boys, held its prom on Friday. By Sunday, video of the caged tiger pacing in a small cage at the event began to surface online. This tiger was used as an exotic amusement for the mindless teenagers who were present. Mary Chris Castellanos, whose brother attends the school, wrote on Facebook, "It is not the students' fault to be so naive, but it is the staffs who arranged this event, for they are responsible for this tiger's misery." And then they have the tiger pictured here. Castellanos' video showed the tiger frankly walking the perimeter of its cage on the dance floor while stunned teens looked on. Another video she posted showed the animals again pacing in a cage while a performer danced with fire to loud music. A third video showed the fire performer shows the tiger lying in the cage, but the tiger was the only animal at the prom. The entertainment company hired by the school also brought a lemur, a parrot, and a fox, according to NBC News affiliate NBC6, which students were able to pose with for pictures. PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, also expressed outrage at the tiger's presence at the prom. While animals aren't prom decorations, displaying a tiger in a tiny cage and allowing students to handle lemurs is cruel to the animal and danger for the students, and sends the harmful message that living beings are possibly used for human amusement, PETA said in a statement NBC. Jeez.
Can we be honest about this here?
Yeah.
The true torture is that they put a tiger in a cage surrounded by teenagers. I mean, Mike runs away from Sweary Daughter freaking every day. I don't think any of us want to be trapped in a room with teenagers for hours and hours.
Check this out, guys.
Oh, can you imagine?
Perks donated $19.99. Thanks for the review, guys. You all pointed me in the right way. I'll throw all my mods on and start working on my Empire team.
You are more than welcome.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you for that. And you're very welcome, M. Perks.
I reckon that was all a ruse, that tiger. That was just for one of the yeah. I'm not going to go too far down this path regarding.
I mean, you just thought this was a good idea.
But I think
my prom had an ice sculpture. What the hell?
I know. I mean, you go to prom to drink and have a good time and then get laid. You don't go there because
thank you. That's what I was about to say. I don't even remember what my prom was like. I just remember my date was really hot in her dress. Yeah. And we left early to go to a hotel room.
I mean, you go there for the pageantry. It's a time to get dressed up and look nice and everything. And then it's the prom after party. Everybody gets together and has a great time. And it's especially your senior prom. I mean, it's the end of your school and so this one just weird. Someone just thought that a tiger prom would be a good idea. Bad call. All right.
Yeah, my little sister just had her prom and everything, and they had like a Hispanic theme to it, and it's funny because
well, I'm sure you didn't have like a Hispanic person in a cage.
Well, check this out, though.
You know, it's a Hispanic theme, so it's a chupacabra.
Check this out. Their mascot's the Rebel, right? It's like a really big theme for the school because it's been up for so long, and like they have like a Rebel flag for a background of it and everything. It's hilarious, and then their prom was like a Hispanic themed prom.
Did they all come dressed as Porkins?
No. All right, let's go to the next one.
I'm not sure.
All right, next one. Weird news stories. This is from USA Today. Tons of chocolate spilled onto Polish highway after a truck overturned. Now it's hardening. Oh, God. The tons of liquid milk covering a highway in Poland is hardening, blocking traffic and creating a nightmare for cleanup crews. The chocolate spilled onto the highway near Slepka, Poland, early Wednesday when a tractor-trailer reporting the chocolate overturned, reports the Associated Press and the New York Times. The chocolate gushed across all 6 lanes on the A2, which the Time notes connects Poznan to Warsaw. It blocked traffic in both directions. Video posted to Twitter shows excavator's scooping the soppy, sticky mess with the highway as traffic builds up. Meanwhile, the truck lies on the side in the median. The driver of the Associated Press reports suffered a broken arm, was hospitalized. No others were hurt. It wasn't known why the truck turned over, reports the Times. Now crews must deal with a massive mess. The Times, citing a local report, said the truck carried 12 tons of chocolate. Look at that. Good Lord.
It looks like it's making chocolate angels, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I keep expecting the truck to move to spread them out.
The cooling chocolate is worse than snow. Senior Brigadier Bodkin Kowalski of Slepka Bones Fire Brigade told the Associated Press. How do you move thousands of pounds of hardening chocolate off a highway? Marlena Kukawa told the Times hot water will melt the chocolate off the road. It will take a few hours or more, she told the Times. Oh God!
I'm sorry.
We got a sugar tax here. They should have just bust out a load of fat kids from UK. They'd chomp through it in minutes.
I apologize to Polish people right now because the first thought in my head was, how many Polish people does it take to clean up chocolate milk off a highway?
The bit that cracks me up is it's not no one a truck turned over. Yes, it is. He was pissed. He was on vodka. I am part Pole.
Old Jess. Wow, looks like Optimus Prime had some bad takeout.
I mean, Optimus Prime had a bender all night, and that's the after effects.
Yep, there's your ring of fire.
Willy Wonka would be
man,
so...
can you imagine the ants that are coming towards that area now?
I know, they're like, oh my God, is there heaven? This will feed us for generations to come. Eat up, boys. All right, here we go. Next story. Let's see. Really? Cat named Officer Donut is sworn to serve at suburban Detroit Police Department. A suburban Detroit Police Department is giving another cat a chance to take the law into her own paws. A cat named Officer Donut was sworn in Friday by a judge, a day after a cat named Badges was removed from the Troy Police Department due to a serious illness. Donut will be used for therapeutic purposes and public appearances. Troy police say Badges will always be considered the department's first officer. Troy police pledged to add a cat if it could reach 10,012 followers by April. It took just 8 days to go from 4,000 to 10,000. Oh my God. And then there's a picture.
Lampshade has a new career.
I mean, somewhere Lampshade just died. My God.
It's a cute kitty, though.
Look at him, just like. Imagine if he turned out to be like Arnold, like, all right, you bastards. Want to name of all your drug contacts and dealers, and I'll tell the judge what a good cooperative killers you've been. Ah!
What's the side arm of choice for that area for Detroit?
Oh no!
I'm just wondering how far this cat's going to fly as soon as it lets a round off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, all it's going to take. I mean, Cat Officer Bride by Catnip.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go. Catnip. Now we got it. Yeah.
Blame claim. Fiery sidearm once, and he can sue the department for injury. And
we have to bring in
sorted.
internal affairs because someone gave the cat catnip, and all of a sudden,
wow.
Gun jammed on officer due to hairball inside of barrel.
Oh, can you imagine when Deputy Dog walks in there? Oh my God.
Well, or Smokey the Bear.
I think the bear and the kid would be.
No, you're talking about the detective, Scruff McGruff.
Yeah.
You got to take your poo poo.
Did you poo poo? I get already. And the bathroom. All right, so that's
under
all.
Investigation for failing a drug test.
So that's
positive for
Bohosky is like, question. So the chocolate truck is the only thing about my country's recent history you guys know about.
That's what was reported. That doesn't mean that we. Okay, maybe Finn.
No, we also said the driver was drunk.
Yeah. That's the English person saying that.
I'm part Pole.
Not now. You're not. All right, so that's all the weird news for Monday. All right, let's get to some questions and then we'll wrap this up. Anybody been scooping questions?
There's no saying.
There's no
I can't wait. Hold on.
Doing it. Whoops.
Well,
how far will your chat scroll up? Let's see how far mine is.
Epic fail.
It's okay. I have Nightbot.
JLL9's asking a question.
Well, no. We're gonna go from the top. Let's let Finn do his magic.
Okay, so the first question is from Danilo Papayas. I don't know if you guys answered this, but how happy are you guys for
We
Crazy
did answer this already, so that's been addressed.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is from Ski Trooper. Question: when modding Hermit Yoda, does any stat matter besides speed?
Yeah, health and protection.
Health, yeah.
Yeah, I would say health and protection matter, but again, it's not nearly as important as speed.
No, you need
the guy has
fast
like
bugger.
the guy has like some pretty sick evasion, right? As already as a stat, and so while he can get hit, it's rare, and he stealth half the time. So
also, sorry, Gandhi, go ahead.
No, it's like your favorite character, bro. So go.
Yeah, just a note on the health and protection. You want health mainly because most of the time he's regenerating his health, and you're not going to worry about so much of the protection, especially where you're using him. Like for me, I use Hermit Yoda in phase 1 with my JTR team, and it's in that phase particular, it's all about his health because the force drain and him going under protection, obviously. So it makes him more viable to consistently bring that health back over and over.
There you go.
Health with health and speed secondaries. All the ones that you don't want to put on anyone else. Easier, man.
All right, next question.
All right. Next question. So from It Poops Bombs, question: how many shards do you get in that pack for each character? And I think he's talking about the veteran Chewie.
I think it's 50 for each.
50 of each.
Yeah.
Next question from JLY9. Question: what is the best mod setup for crew as leader for Sith Triumvirate Raid and Territory War?
Wow.
Is it 4 crit damage and 2 health, or all 6 health?
Crew? I went a little different route. Of course, I'm using speeds with I made him. Let's see, because I think I went speed, and then most of the stats I went health with him just to make him tanky as hell. He's fast and tanky as hell. That's what you want with crew. That's basically what I went for.
Also, you could, if you can, go for crit chance because the crew lead, the more they crit, the more often they go.
I'm trying to think because I think his crit was already.
Yeah, I got mine in crit chance.
He's already my crit chance is 150%. So I mean, I'm not too worried about his crit chance because they get bonuses, all kinds of crap. I mean, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, plus he gets the speed for his lead and stuff. So yeah, the other guys, I put more crit chance and stuff on. So, all right, next question.
All right, next question from let's see which one is it. Okay, so Camille Buhosky. Question is: what's the best team to complete the Resistance mod challenge? Considering I won't have Jedi Training Bay.
Yeah, Finn, Poe, Trooper. Pilot.
Yeah.
If you got R2-D2, you can throw his little monkey ass in there.
Get a
Scavenger Ray too at some point.
Scavenger Ray. I mean, it's not that hard to beat. You need him 5-star and you need him gear 8, and you can beat that event with some RNG.
And if you got a Zeta on Finn, it's easy.
Oh, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, yeah, you can auto that.
and that's still a good Zeta.
Oh, it's a fantastic Zeta. I still use it in light side territory battles.
Yeah, he's in tank a lot still.
I use it in Territory Wars.
Yeah.
Zeta Finn, 3 Resistance, and Sid. Works a treat.
That's a good way to get a win.
All right. Let's see. So 2 more questions. We'll run through these really quick, and then we can call it. First question from Boba 140, 100. Question: what are all of you farming at the moment?
Night Sisters.
Same, Night Sisters.
And it's not that I'm farming them for their stars. I'm farming them for gear now. I'm trying to get them to gear 11. So that's what I'm working on. I can pull them up right now. Let's see. Night Sisters. Yeah.
I'm farming variety.
So I've got the 2 Zetas and Asajj. I just put the Zeta on Mother Talzin, so I'm trying to get her to... I take that back. I am farming her to try to get her 7 stars. She's about to be 6 stars. But I need... What piece do I need here to get her to 11? These Mark 10... Okay, so I need those. But then I'm trying to get Acolyte Daka to gear 11 as well. So... those 4 will all be gear 11. I've got the Zetas now with the Asajj. I mean, I was doing the event last night. Then once I put the Zeta on Mother, I'm like, God, this is too easy. So I'll get them all gear 11. My zombie will still remain weak. I'll still farm it for stars, but I'm not going to do anything else. So weak zombie for the win, but get them all to gear 11. And then I'll go back to farming people to gear 12.
Yeah, and then from hard nodes, I'm farming Talzin, Zombie, Holdo, and Rose Tico. And then from Cantina, I'm farming Gar Saxon right now. So that's my farming.
There you go.
I'm farming Treya.
Oh, gee.
I'm farming Treya.
Yeah, me too. It's weird.
No, that's all I've got to do at the moment. There's 2 new characters apparently coming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I actually, with Rose Taco, I Pokemoned my inventory.
All right, next question. Wow. Last question from Dami P. Oh, Grande, you didn't tell us.
What am I farming?
Yeah.
I'm farming Rose Taco and Amel and Holdo, and that's pretty much what I'm doing as far as shard farms are concerned. As far as gear farms, farming for characters for gear. Man, it's all over the place. I mean, it's Crew, it's Yoda, it's Wampa.
All right, all over the place. All right, next question. Last question is from Dami P. And the question is, when modding Shore Trooper, do you want to give him huge health and protection? Do you want to give him a lot of speed? Wouldn't the taunt expire faster?
Yes, the taunt's going to expire, but because of stuff that gets dispelled on him, he reduces his cooldowns. You'll get it up faster. You need a fast, tanky Shore Trooper.
Stormtrooper?
No.
Or Shore Trooper?
Shore
Trooper.
Oh, sure.
You need him fast and tanky.
That's I like Shore teamed up with Stark. Because Stark pops his thing and Shore pops his thing. If Shore gets dispelled, he'll be able to put his taunt right back up the next turn.
I got to tell you, I like Shore Trooper with Thrawn. I use a lot of Shore and Thrawn together. And the reason why is because now I, on an Empire team, I can heal both protection and I can also heal health. So there's quite a few times that on a regular Imperial Trooper team, I don't have Shore on that team. I save Shore for my Empire team with Thrawn.
All right.
Whoa. 65k protection. That's a reasonably tanky Shore, isn't it? 159 speed on mine.
FYI, Perks bought a mod from the mod store and got plus 14 speed.
There you go.
Oh, science.
That is science.
And let's call it there.
All right. So thank you guys for joining us for the lunch stream. We'll be doing that. What one of them Hermit Yoda shards? 59 out of 100. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we do this every day from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern. You can join us in. We also have our Wednesday night show, which will be our 100th episode, which we do every Wednesday. We've been doing it for nearly 2 years. 2 years. Good Lord. So you can check that out on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we'll do Battlefront 2 at 7 Eastern. Where me and Vince Lee will do some more Battlefront. So you can come check that out. People have been really enjoying that. We've just been slaughtering fools until we get bad teammates. We've had some really bad teammates. It's like,
my bad.
You know, I'm not talking about. It's just those random people you get that it's like, why are you doing this? Why? You know, but it's all part of the game. So yeah, check that out, 7 Eastern, and make sure you subscribe and like and all that stuff. And yeah, so I think that's it. Anything else I missed, Finn? Anything newsworthy or anything I need to mention?
No, I'll just mention that so I've been working on a spreadsheet for my guild. So I've been kind of falling behind on getting a catch up for all the audio files. So I'm going to try and get that here soon for you guys on the podcast. Hopefully it'll be caught up by Wednesday.
Sure. All right. So I think that's it for us. Thank you everybody for being here. We really appreciate it. So on behalf of myself, the crew, and Zylo, where can folks check you out at?
Yeah, check me out on YouTube, Zylo Takedown, SWGOH. I just did a live stream with DB Official and Kronos and his brother last night, too, on his Twitch channel, and put a new video out last night on that, too. There's a link to that on my channel. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate it.
Yep. Mike? Did we lose Mike? I think we did lose Mike. All right, so you can check Mike out at Mike Hunt, SWGLH. And you can check out his YouTube there. Make sure you do the same thing for that. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tonight and also tomorrow. So everyone be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.